Start her up.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to another GFW Trains live stream. We talk about everything, but mostly trains. I'm your host, George, otherwise known as GFW Trains.
And I am Wally, otherwise known as the guy who takes GFW Trains places. Welcome back. Welcome to our live stream. 2 in a row now, right?
Yeah.
Did one last Thursday, got one tonight. We're rolling again. Tell me your thoughts on that, George. Excellent. One word thought. So we were hoping that we could start getting these going again, maybe once every other week, maybe once a week, maybe once a month. We're going to try and figure out what our rhythm is on that, but we definitely want to get those going again, don't we?
Yes, that's right. We do.
Cool. So big week, huh?
Yeah, we had dude, Train Fest.
Yeah. Been good times doing that, huh?
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was so much fun. I mean, we got to run a lot of cool trains, and it was great being up there. It was great going to the show again. Since 2019 was the last year. So.
Right. So for those that don't know Train Fest, George, tell everybody what we're talking about.
So Train Fest is the largest model train show, I think, in the Midwest, if not the United States. Actually, I don't know.
It's not the biggest train show in the United States. Give you that. But biggest train show in the Midwest.
Yes, and it's huge, right? They have all these different layouts there. I mean, it's if you're from the Michigan, or actually not even Michigan,
Midwest.
Wisconsin, Illinois area, you know about Train Fest, and you've probably gone. And if you haven't, you're not you're not a true train guy.
You gotta go.
It is it's a huge show that they do every
now, when
year.
you mean show, it's you've got what do you mean by that? Are they selling stuff or?
Well, in the past, it was mainly like an operating show. So clubs brought their stuff to run. But this last year was under new management, and so a lot of stuff has changed since then. I think it was about 50-50. It was more like the Orange Hall at York in terms of selling. So it was more or less like the dealers and but it was way more than usual, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was about 50% dealers and then 50% display layouts. So it was cool going there and stuff, more options for sale, you know?
Sure. I mean? Yeah, it was. I got myself some nice new shirts. That was my big purchase. This is one of them. Windy City Thunderbolts. Look at this. I'm going to model it real quick. It was the CN made this shirt for a minor league baseball team here in the Chicagoland area. The Thunderbolts. So you get it the electric. Operation Lifesaver. Boom.
21, baby.
Not bad, huh?
That's right. It's a cool jersey.
So I got that. And think it's got C-Tracks, Think Train.
Mom says cute shirt.
I think she meant, Operation Lifesaver. Boom. Yeah. Mom's in the house. How you doing, Mom? Or wife or
my mom. Hi, Mom.
So it's good. And we saw a bunch of people there, huh?
For the made on my mom's email. So whenever she logs into YouTube, it's GFW Trains. So just know that. That's just a little.
So it might be George you're talking to with GFW Trains, or it might be
you,
or it might be me, I suppose. Yeah. Or if you're really lucky, you might get Mom.
Oh, yeah. I thought, okay. Yeah. No, so yeah, it's you got, a third of the chance of getting any of us. Anyways.
Right. So yeah, a lot of people chiming in about stuff that they saw there at Train Fest, including us, right? We saw a bunch of people from
the YouTube community.
Which was really cool to see those people out there connect up. There's some people that we met and knew, and other people that we didn't know, right?
Yeah, really cool. I mean, it was cool seeing some familiar faces, which we haven't seen in a while. Iron Fox is one of those guys.
Right.
Griffin, he's a guy that likes trains around my age, hoping to join the train club. So
I hope so.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll see you there on Sunday.
So, all right. So you talked about the show a little bit, and then for those that weren't at the show or didn't see it the last live stream, how were we there at the show, George?
Wait, sorry, say that again. Sorry.
So we were at Train Fest.
Yeah.
We weren't just a consumer at Train Fest.
Oh, we were operators, right?
Right.
So yeah, we were there with the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association. They have a big modular layout that they set up there. And that's kind of that's their big show every year. It's Train Fest, So everybody goes up there. We have their modules that they bring up. Actually, I think that there's only one guy that really has all the modules, but everybody else sets up and or helps set up the modules, and then they all run trains all weekend. So that's that. We were there running our trains, our 3-rail O-scale trains, Which has been a while since we've done
it is
a 3-rail O-scale or an O-scale, train, I guess, event,
There, George, do the flim flam, man.
Anyways, so what's going on? Oh, the thing died. Anyways, so yeah, Iron Fox says, "Hey George, when is the meet for the club and what time?" So the
10 o'clock.
It's at 10 o'clock at the Indian Trail Junior High School, right? In Addison, Illinois.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you text me, Griffin, I can send you that information later tonight. But yeah, so that in fact, if anybody that's on the stream wants to go, we're always looking for new members.
So George, we'll talk a little bit about that. The layout that we're with is with the Train Collectors Association, right? And the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association has a modular layout. So Train Collectors Association, what's that?
The Train Collectors Association is a train club that is it's a train club that's located basically throughout the United States, and they have different chapters in the train club. They are the train club that hosts York every year, or they are
one of the chapters.
Yeah, one of the chapters. But basically, then that everybody knows the TCA through York, right?
Right, the Train Collectors Association.
Everybody knows the Train Collectors Association through York, but basically, that other than York, they do a bunch of other monthly chapter meetings, and each chapter is located in different parts of the United States. So we are part of the Midwest Division, which is basically covering the Midwestern region, so it's basically a train club for all scales, but mainly O scale, I think.
Sure. Yeah.
So
we love it. We've been doing it for years, haven't we?
Yeah. We've for as long as I've been alive, and I know you've been doing it for a long time as well. So.
Right. Dagman says, "Hey, it would be a far trip for me." But Dagman, if you ever come out, we'll put you up. You can stay with us either at our house here if you stay for a long time, or you can come with us and stay in our hotel room, and we'll make sure that you have a grand old time and be a part of the Midwest Division out there, just like we did with a lot of people that showed up. We let those people run trains and had a chance to kibitz and talk and everything like that. Good stuff, right, George?
Yeah, it was a great time.
So switching gears a little bit, we tried to put out some stuff tonight that we haven't run in a while. What you running, George?
So we got on the top level, we got the big boy with some of the UP hopper cars that we got. The big boy wasn't really the big boy has not been on the layout since March?
Right. I don't know. The big boy hasn't been on the layout for a while. It's been in a box. It's probably said, "I need to stretch my legs."
It stretches legs this weekend, that's for sure. It ran at all speeds, slow, fast, and faster.
Right.
So I decided, hey, why don't we put it out in the layout? And then the other one is these F units, these Santa Fe F units. So I don't think we've had this set on the stream. We've had the F units out, but I don't think we've had the full set.
The full set. Right,
so
right.
Cool.
This was a neat one. We got this one last year. We went to York, right?
Yeah. So this one was a cool. This was when I was jonesing to get those scale F units, and We went up to York, and he surprised me with these. So, yeah, it was great. I love these engines a lot too. They're
Grab that real quick.
they're from the best era of TMCC in my opinion. So,
What year is that, George?
the 5.0 era.
The 5.0.
I think these are 5.0. I don't know. I just think that. Actually, I don't even know. I just know that these are super reliable, and I don't think we've ever had any problems.
They got nice sounds. They got good cruise control, right?
Yep. So, yeah. And then on this track, we have the JLCGG one with the, I don't know what, like, era of passenger cars these are. I know, like, we have a lot of the same vintage sets, but I don't know, like, I guess what you'd call them. We have a set of Pennsylvania passenger cars behind it. But I can't get the JLCGG one to drive, to run. So eventually I'm gonna have to do that during the stream.
Yeah.
So yep. Rail Sounds 5 is a great soundboard. Yeah. It's the best of the TMCC era in my opinion. I think Tim got that stuck in my head.
Yeah, that
Rail Sounds 5.
So all right, so let's do it real quick here. George, why don't you grab that remote, and got some good friends checking in here this evening. So let's say hello. Let's see, Devon McKenzie came in. He says he'll be back after Bible study. We'll see him then. So he's not here. Conrail Locks in the house. Good to see you, Conrail Locks. CSX GEET 44 AC in the house. We have, let's see here, OG in the house. OG hopefully will come back and be part of our studio audience here sometime soon. We got Grandma Anita here. It's been a while. That's right. It's been a while since we've been doing this. There we go. Pugsy's in the house. All right, Pugsy. Saw Pugsy out there at Train Fest, right? Iron Fox in the house. Deckman's here. Sieber 563. He was at Train Fest. Saw that in Norfolk Southern last year. We'll get back to that one. Anthony Sparico. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I know. Sparcio. That might be it. Sparcio. Windy City Thunderbolts. You got it. So this isn't the only one. I got a whole bunch of these jerseys.
How many did you buy? 5?
Yep, I got 5 of them. 5 of them. But they're different years that they did it, so it wasn't all like 5 exactly like this. So let's see, Tim's Trains here. Oh, his one's I don't know if this is someone that
Pre-war, post-war, and more.
Yeah. Good to see you here. I don't know if you've been around and just changed your name, but if you're new around here, welcome to the stream. In fact, everybody that's here, if you do us a big solid, smash that like button if you would. If you like what we do and are not a subscriber, please subscribe. And if you don't like us, I hear that SpongeBob SquarePants is on the television tonight, huh, George?
Didn't know SpongeBob was still running.
Oh, yeah. SpongeBob. Who else? Mr. Noble Bricks. Mr. Noble Roblox in the house. Captain Chase G in the house. Good to see you. Dak. Oh, you got Dak, man. All right. Let's see here.
Fox, should we get him?
So I got Iron Fox. I guess we got poor video here. Well, that's stinky. Dave Kohler said video from Train Fest was great. That the 8-gauge modular layout was good. All right. GBR Trains. Good to see you.
GBR Trains, baby.
You got it. GBR Trains, GFW Trains. It's all in the initials, right? Man. It's all in the initials in the train. Nathan Train Man's in the house. Good to see you. Iron Fox says SpongeBob for life, of course. Says, I'm hoping that you recorded the Milwaukee Railroad Club layout for part 2. I do believe I did. Do believe. Allegheny and Shenago Railroad. Good to see you in the house here.
Wrong way.
So Grandpa wants to know what we're running behind that Santa Fe, George.
We got a set of MTH streamliners, I guess, right?
Right.
Yeah, so some silver.
You got it going. What number?
76. It won't work with the Legacy, though. It only works with the TMCC remote, so.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I thought upstairs it worked with the Legacy, but I could be wrong on that.
Let me try something real quick.
So, hey, I am glad to see everybody here. It's always fun to get here, hang out, like Allegheny and Shenago says. It's Fast Friday. It's good to kick back, relax, grab yourself some iced tea. In fact, I need some iced tea and just chill out because it's Friday. Everything's good on Friday night, right?
That's right.
So I'm sorry. Did you say it? Did I cut you off there on what you got behind?
Yeah.
Ooh, I got that.
That's why we don't run it down here. Yeah, so we got the Santa Fe F units with a set of MTH passenger cars, the streamlined ones. So pretty nice.
All right, go, George. Try that GG1 again. Get that baby going. Oh, what do we got up over here, George?
And then we got a Monon SW1, I think, with some Monon freight cars. So
right on.
Yes.
So Captain Chase G says I got to start uploading some train videos in the winter since there won't be really boats in the water, so I won't be able to record boat videos. All right, Captain. Sieber says you need to set the engine.
Figure that one out.
Yeah. There we go. Hey, Randall Ellison's here. Says, hey, guys. Can't chat right now. Got to try and get this wrecked van back to Thayer, but we'll be listening in. Right on. Well, hey, thanks for joining us when you have. So, George, a lot of layouts out there at Train Fest. Just got to see a lot of them that were really fun. So tell me, what were some of your favorite highlight layouts that you've got?
So I think my favorite, or one of my favorites, was there was a Santa Fe layout out there. I don't remember the name of it, but it was like a modular layout based off of Santa Fe in the 50s. So it had all of the early diesels. So the Santa Fe in the 50s has got to be really easy. Like all they had was like what? GP9s in the black and white paint scheme, F units, PAs, and that's about it. Maybe some Alcos.
Right. Yeah. But I love the like we've got out here the Santa Fe service at Santa Fe Consus. They're really cool looking, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just the red and silver is really nice, you know.
And they had a really cool that Santa Fe layout had a really cool scenery and everything like that, right?
Yeah. No, it was. I mean, it was like I love the very like the desert feel on like railroads. I don't know. I just think it looks really cool. Like the nothingness on. I don't know. That I thought it was very unique because I've never seen a like a layout like that.
Right.
So it was yeah, it was really cool to see. So yep.
So there was the Santa Fe one.
And there were a couple of N scale layouts out there that were pretty cool. I know that they had that huge T-track layout, which I liked just because I thought that T-track stuff is really
So
really
what is the T-track, George?
So T-track is like basically it's an N scale modular system, but it's very affordable, right? You could probably make a T-track module for about $100, and basically what you do is you buy a kit or you make it, but it's like I don't know the dimensions. It's got to be like a 1 foot by like 1 by 2 maybe module. Tim, I'm sure somebody will correct me. And basically you have like two sets of tracks, like a double main line, and you connect it up, and basically it's designed so you can connect up with a club in the area and make big huge layouts, but you don't
have to have a big layout.
Yeah. And so it's very small. It's very hard to store, but if you design it, you can, there are ways you can store it. But I mean, it's easy for people that live in like the city and stuff like that.
Right.
And so it's really cool. But they had a huge T-track layout out there, and I thought it was really cool because I was really big into T-track at one point. I never was involved in part of any of the clubs, but I had 2 T-track modules. I sold one to a friend, and then I kept one. It's part of my N-scale layout now. But I was very fascinated about how they wired stuff, because I think that was my biggest fear with T-track.
Oh,
was
right,
how they wired that stuff. So, yep. it was really cool.
So they had one. They had what? God, it had to have been 100 modules there, didn't they? If not more, right?
Yeah, I think it was crazy. It's huge. I mean, and the cool part about it is it's basically you put it up on fold up tables. So I mean, it's like you can make it however you want. It was very easy to make layouts with it. So
Right.
Yeah.
So a roll call here for everybody that's on the stream that went to Train Fest. Let us know. Check in. Tell us if you went to Train Fest. Tell us what you like best.
Yeah.
Oh, Sieber 563 says he misses the train rides that were at Train Fest. And also, he says it's a shame that MTH wasn't at Train Fest this year, but I understand why. This is the first time MTH wasn't at Train Fest.
Yeah, since they closed.
Yeah.
But they did have a couple of new like manufacturers there.
Well, which manufacturers did they have, George?
Oh God, I don't even remember the names of them. It was like Accurail. Don't quote me on this, but they had a couple new like HO scale manufacturers there, a couple N scale. They had a sound company, Lock Sound, I think, was there.
Okay.
Which is really cool because they put sound in a Lego train.
Did they really? I didn't see that.
Yeah. So that was really cool. And everybody, I'm not sure if anybody knows this, but I have a soft spot for Lego trains in
sure does.
My heart. So yeah. But yeah.
I'm trying to upload a picture right now. There was one real cool one that we saw there. So talk to me about some of the manufacturers. You said that you had the so you had your big ones, right? Lionel was there, and he's trying to yawn. Lionel was there. Bachman was there, right?
Atlas was there. And then you had some HO, like Broadway Limited. Gosh, I don't really remember them all, and I kind of, but yeah. So they had some pretty big ones, and then they had just small little vendors or different railroading related model railroading related companies there. So like they had Caboose Industries, who makes the little flip switches for the O scale stuff, yeah, so people like that. I think Woodland Scenics was there too. Oh, Kato was there. Kato is a huge one,
right?
That's got to be like probably bigger than like Bachman.
Oh, it was. It was really big.
I didn't get to see I didn't get to see their setup too much. I wanted to go over there because they just released the new Big Boy or the prototype for their new Big Boy, the N scale Big Boy.
I definitely would have liked to see that. I missed out there, I think.
Yeah, I wanted to see that. I heard it's going to be really expensive, though, but I still wanted to see that because they had the prototype there, so I thought that would be really cool to see.
I'm trying to find the picture. I guess I'm not going to be able to find the picture of that. There you go. There's George yawning if you're playing the drinking game.
Personally, my favorite thing at this year's Train Fest was having the opportunity to run my train on the Lionel Train Club layout. Oh, what train did you bring to run? But yeah, they were right next to our layout, weren't they? The Lionel Train Club?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Did you see that they were running a gold Hudson there?
Oh, I didn't.
The one that Grandpa's got on the mantelpiece?
That's really cool. Yeah. So
I've never seen one of those runs.
Yep, Pugsy was there. We're helping out with the Valley Model Railroaders. I think Valley Model Railroaders was one of the hits of the show. Hey, yep. Isaiah Hawkins, good to have you here. Geodot says his big show in Buffalo was canceled this weekend because you've got Snowmageddon coming in.
5 foot of snow, man.
Wow. Watch the stream and move more snow. Well, I'm sorry about all that snow, but at least you're in the house where it's warm and you're snug as a bug in a rug. Don't go out. And if you do go out, stay safe. Stay safe. So, let's see here. Chris Lambo says, hey, guys, nice to see you back on Fridays. Well, good to be back, huh? Smash that like button if you haven't already. We're hoping to be around for a little bit. Life has gotten busy again for us. We kind of knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
It's gotten busy again, but we're doing what we can. So I'm getting some feedback that our output is bad, like our connection is unstable. So I'm going to try something real quick, everybody. So hang with us. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't, but we'll see what happens. All right, so hang with us. We'll be right back if you lose us. Promise. There we go. I think we're back. Maybe we'll get some better screen this time. I'm not sure. I got it all hardwired in the house, and they just redid a bunch of stuff. So it might work. It might not work. So hopefully that we'll get things going there. Grandpa says he thinks that was a gold standard age.
No, it was the Lionel Hudson. I know it was. I know for a fact. Because I mean, it's the exact same one you have on the mantelpiece. I vividly remember that.
So Sieber says some of the new Atlas stuff being shown off at the venue is super awesome. You need to get one of those GP40s. Those were cool.
Yeah, no, those are really cool. I didn't really get to go over and see that stuff too much. I know they had some their box cars and their intermodal stuff. So that was really cool. But yeah.
Good. We're getting some much better feedback with the video. Thanks for giving us that input. Sorry about that. On our screen we look perfect, but of course our screen. There you go. George is getting tired doing the yawns. On our screen we look perfect, so we need a little bit of feedback on that. I used to bring my my phone down here to take a look at, but it's been a while since I did this, and I forgot to bring my phone down. So good. So yeah, there was my favorite one. We had right next to us. They had a standard gauge layout, and there was all kinds of standard gauge stuff that was there. All of the layouts, or not all of them, but a majority of them, they were modular layouts like ours, where everybody puts together bits and pieces of the modular. And if you haven't seen it, I made a video and put it up on GFW Trains about how we put up our modular layout, which has been kind of a fun one. And then I've got the layouts of Train Fest Part 1. If I have time, I'm going to try and put together Part 2 tonight. Don't know if I have time or don't know if I won't. I just figured, hey, if I got some time tonight, let's do this live stream, because there's a short period of window, or there's a period of time where George doesn't have much going on with extracurricular stuff. Because before you had baseball, you had cross country going on. So now you're on a lull with baseball and cross country. Still got them going on with practices, but not full on all of the time. George Werder at Grandpa George brings up your reefer train.
We
George.
did have a very long reefer train. Let's just say it was pretty fun to run that. Yeah, I had a lot of cars too. I mean, we brought up quite a bit of stuff. Yeah, we packed the car nice and tight.
Well, we did. We didn't think we were going to bring up that much stuff. We ended up bringing up more stuff than ever, huh?
Oh yeah, no, we brought up it was weird. It's like when we were picking stuff out, it was like, oh yeah, this isn't gonna be too much stuff. When we're gonna pack the car, and it's just filled to the brim. We had to even had to cut some stuff from the final roster. So
right.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, Radar Diddy, happy Friday. Good to see you. Saw Georgia on the Steam Channel's video of the train meet. Yeah, you made Steam Channel, dude.
Did, yes. It's got the GFW Trains car and everything. But yeah.
So, and if you back up, one of the other cool things about the Steam Channel, among others, is he was just out at Prairie State, where George did the station for his Eagle Scout project.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. I mean, we've seen him quite a bit the last year or so, and yeah, it's really cool that he comes out and films all this stuff. I watched him since I was younger, and he's been doing all that really cool.
One time when we started at the Prairie State Railroad Club, there was a gentleman who was named Blake, who was the president of the Prairie State Railroad Club, and George saw Blake, and Blake is routinely on Steam Channel's video. George flipped out at Blake. He's like, oh my god.
I did fanboy a little bit because he's always on the steam engine stuff. So
yep. So all right, this is my new car. This is, if you can't see it,
we should put it down here.
What? Oh, we should, but look, I got it perfect.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go.
I got it perfect. So I only engine. Grandpa says, oh, it's GBR says, I like the GFW car with the sign. There we go. Right. And then Grandpa George says, the only engine I didn't see was 844. It was repossessed.
Yeah, the impound. It's at the impound lot right now.
Yep. So Lambo wants to know, how's your Eagle Scout project going, George?
It's going really well. So we're working on the final touches right now. We just had a meeting regarding some of the the last things I need to get done on my project yet last night in terms of just little things.
Right. In fact, I'm going to see if I can get a picture up here of the project. Let's see here.
But
lots of hours of work on that thing, but man, did it turn out great, didn't it?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing, dude. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a lot. I don't know. I just thought it was different than I thought it would be. You know what I mean? It like you can put it on paper all you want, but it had a different like feel in person. You know what I mean?
So tell everybody about it that is just getting on, George.
So basically, my Eagle Scout project is I built a train station for the Prairie State Railroad Club, which is a 7.5 gauge railroad. And basically, it's a pavilion that goes over the tracks. And it's at a station that they have. It's a three track station, and I've been a member of the club for about 5 years, would you say?
Yep.
And I decided I want to do my Eagle Scout project for the club, so I built them the station, which so it's a really cool project. It's a lot of hard work, but it's almost done. So yep.
I'm not able to get it up here. One more time.
But yeah, so so yeah, I mean that's been a lot of my I've been working on it since around this time of last year. So it's been quite the journey, that's for sure. But yep. Nothing.
Not working. I'll try one more time. So, Mike Manetti says, "What's the beef? Where's the beef? Oh, excuse me, smoke."
Oh,
it's funny that you say that because we were just talking about you, and we were just talking about your love of smoke.
That's right. Gosh, man, Mr. Manetti's got to be one of the most funny people I know. But yeah. So, Grandpa says the station is so good, BNSF is going to stop. Make it a stop. That's right, Grandpa.
Oh boy,
that's right. Oh,
not sure what's going on here, George. Got some. There we go. Well, anyway, I can't get a picture of up there. We're using StreamYard, and I'll have to research that a little bit more. So, all right, if you're counting, I think that's about 8 yawns. 8 yawns for George. Let's start the yawn count. 8 yawns for George. So, George, get some smoke in there. Get some smoke in that big boy. We'll get this rocking and rolling. Yeah, Chris Lambert says it'd be fun to see a video about your project. I think we're going to do that. That's definitely in the works because I did take a ton of pictures throughout the project. And I'll have to, for the project, which was something that I was thinking about doing, is putting that together to help George with his presentation about it, and also to show everything that's done. So you had to fundraise a lot of money for that project. And one of the coolest things I think that we did is we put together, or actually I shouldn't say we, the royal we, but George, what'd you do for fundraising, George?
So I hosted a train show. Actually, I did 2 things. I had an open house at the Prairie State Railroad Club, which was a community event where anybody who wanted to come out and ride trains, kind of see what my project was all about, could do. And then we did I hosted a train show. And so I invited some of the local modular groups to come out. And so we had the Valley Model Railroad Club, and then we had the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association's modular layout there. And and so then we had a local hobby shop who put up a layout, Denny's Trains and things. And then we had just some other smaller layouts that friends of mine asked if they could put up. And so we had a train show, and it was really cool. So we also had a garage sale there, so you could buy trains, and it was really, really cool.
So, but then he says, "Are we going to go for the 3-liter record after the next trade show?"
Are we?
2 thumbs up. I made it through 2 liters the last time. Bring the third one on.
I had to drive home that day.
So you have to tell them what we're talking about, George.
So, Mr. Manette, we go to a big train show in Wheaton, Illinois. I don't know what it's called. I've always just called it DuPage.
Right. It's the Great Midwest, or I don't know if it's the Great Midwest Train Show anymore, but it's in Wheaton at DuPage County Fairgrounds. Everyone usually calls it DuPage or
We always
Wheaton.
go with Mr. Manetti, and every time we go, we normally go to eat German food, right? Because Mr. Manetti loves his German food. Well,
So do I.
what do you get? What are the Germans known for? Beer. What do they like to drink beer in? Big liter glass or big liter
It's
glasses.
Oktoberfest, man.
So they got their beer, and since I cannot drink beer, I ended up
Designated
driving home.
driver. Right there.
So yes,
Plowed through 2 liters. I couldn't believe it. The huge glasses. I was a little bit. What did we do after that?
went to the grandma and grandpa's house
Yeah, and then weren't they good? It was like a gathering or something, or
at grandma and grandpa's.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the family over celebrating birthdays. So
big celebration, big celebration. Rose Jewel Railroad, got a chance to meet him and talk to him when we were at Trade there. Excuse me. Thanks, Bugsy. Bugsy's saying that GFW Train Fair.
Thank you. He was there. He was with the
I
Railroad
know.
Club. Thank you for coming out.
Oh, there we go. See, I didn't even see. Let's see here. I think I got this. Let me see, George. What you up to there?
Putting smoke in my big boy. All right.
I am trying to get that picture up.
But yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna try something next week. So we've been working a lot on the layout down here too.
Yeah. So basically, sorry, gotta let that warm up a little bit. The TCA bag came in handy.
All right, so we did that, right, George? Tell everybody about the TCA bags.
The TCA sent out some merchandise to our division, asking if we could use it to promote the TCA at the train show. And so what we did is we made these little goodie bags with TCA stuff, and we handed it out to people. I think there's about 150 bags, and we handed it out to people. And so Rose Jewel Railroad met us there, and we give them a bag. So
what was in the bag?
Just like some TCA stuff. So
some swag.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, it was really cool. And anyways, so we handed out the bags to people that we liked, or just people that were trying to get in the hobby more. So yeah.
Well, not everybody, but we handed out a lot of them. It was pretty cool, if you ask me.
Yeah, it was cool. I guess I didn't really get to see the bags too much. When you guys were making them, I was helping with the modular layout. So I know that they had the notepads in there with the pencils, and then what else did they have in there?
Flashlights. They had emery boards. They had the TCA quarterly magazine.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
We put in a nice GFW Trains business card in there. Suitable for framing.
That's right. Suitable for framing.
Suitable for framing.
There we go. We got some smoke, baby.
There we go. Now we got your smoke.
A little light, but it's, hopefully it'll. Anyways, but yeah.
Oh, and a keychain. I didn't know a keychain was in there.
There you go.
I've never gotten a TCA keychain. Shoot, I gotta snag one of those up. Oh, and there was a notepad with a couple of pens in there too. Right on. Came in handy. So GBR Train. So it was George that drove Wally around. He was the guy that takes GFW Trains places.
But yeah, okay, how about that? We should rephrase that. You're the guy who takes me places until we go to restaurants with Mr. Minetti.
And I drink a lot of beer.
Yep.
And then you're the guy that has to take the guy that. All right, so I'm the guy that takes GFW Trains places. You're GFW Trains, also known as the guy who takes GFW Trains places when he drinks too much.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Fair enough. Yeah.
I'm George, also known as GFW Trains, also known as the guy that I'm the guy that takes GFW Trains places when he drinks too much.
Yeah.
I can dig on that one, man. I can dig on that one. So, hey, we got a lot of people coming in here. Thanks for joining us. If you're new around here, welcome to the stream. Welcome to GFW Trains, where we
talk about everything, but mostly trains.
And as we're saying, this is George.
GFW Trains, otherwise known as GFW Trains.
And I'm Wally, otherwise known as the guys that takes GFW Trains places. Welcome to unless I've been drinking too much, and then I'm taken home by GFW Trains, otherwise known as George, otherwise known as
guy who takes George, or the guy that takes GFW Trains.
The guy who takes GFW Trains places.
We just overcomplicated the heck.
Oh, I know. Good stuff. Oh wow, the tables have turned. Oh wow, the tables have turned. PRR Joe, welcome to the stream. So yes, smash that like button if you would. It's good to see everybody here on a Friday night. Everybody settling in. Grab your iced tea, hang out, relax. Let's talk some trains. Like I said, if you're new around here, welcome to the stream. If you're old around here, we haven't seen you in a while, so welcome back. I gotta say I'm at a mild level of being ticked off because I can't get I've been distracted because I've been trying to get this to show the station that George made for his Eagle project, because I'm pretty darn proud of it, if you ask me.
Well, it's in the Steam Channels video.
It is in the Steam Channels video, right?
Check that out. But yeah, so it's pretty cool, you know. If you go on Facebook, it's there too. But
I'm gonna try this one.
George, did you fix your HO locomotives? No, I did not. I wasn't able to. So I don't know what I'm gonna have to do about that. But Bear Creek Woodworking, welcome to the stream.
All right, keep rocking and rolling, George. I'm working on this here.
Yeah, hot tea. It's cold outside. Yeah, that's right. It's freezing. What's new on the layout? Well, you guys don't see it, but behind you guys, Grandma Anita started working on the painting for Chicago. So she's got the outlines of the building painted out, and so it's starting to take shape, which is really cool. The goal is for it to look like that, right, Grandma? So, yep.
So we got another. You might have noticed we've got King Kong. We've got Mothra over here. Mothra. Yeah, there you go. They're pointing. We got Godzilla down here, and in the back, we've got a new one, King Ghidorah. Here he is, the three-headed monster to fight Godzilla. He's out in the background. We got that. But since the last time you may have seen the stream, we've got the second level up. We've got it all connected up. It's just something that you might not notice, but George is going to go up and get the.
Should I just move it?
Yep. Just there's Chicago. We're working on Chicago back around the corner there. You see that? Grandma was working on that for us. George's grandma, my mom, was working on that for us when we were out there at Train Fest. She's doing a wonderful job. Man, I'm so blessed to have her working on this. All of her stuff is so good.
So Seaver 563 said for me. Oh wait, he came up with a good question. What model trains do you think got the best you've gotten the best bargain for?
What model trains do you think you've gotten the best bargain for? Well, we've gotten some pretty good bargains over the years. I say that was one of my favorite things. Is always we are like a fun part of it for us is always going out and trying to find a good bargain, isn't it?
I think the best one we've ever gotten was probably the big boy. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a good bargain. Tell everybody about how we ended up with that big boy,
The
George.
big boy was on eBay for like $900, right? $850, and it was listed as a Proto Sounds 1 big boy. My friend sent it to me. He's like, George, you need to get this. My friend Angel, he said, George, you need to get this. And I looked at it. He's like, it's Vision Line. I promise you it is. You need to buy it. Anyways, we looked at it more, and it's a Vision Line big boy. So I sent it to my dad, and I was like, oh, we need to get this. We need to get this. And you hemmed and hawed, right?
Well, it was $900, and it was listed as a Proto Sounds 1. It was
Angels was a Proto Sounds 1. This one was like a Proto. It said Proto Sounds on it.
Okay, but it was totally listed as the wrong engine.
Yep. And so we, anyways, the auction went, or no, yeah, it was an auction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the auction came and went, and I was at baseball when the auction ended, so I was kind of like looking at my phone while I was
doing baseball.
Yeah, and it went, and I was like, all right, well, there goes that. Later, did I get a text probably about 2 or 3 days later from you sending a picture of the listing and like how you bought it? It's like, oh, right. So, anyways,
surprising.
We had no clue, but I had no clue. Anyways, it comes in the mail. You'll never guess in what kind of box it comes in.
Tell everybody what kind of
box. It came in a chainsaw box, wrapped in like miles of paper.
I didn't see it. I wish I would have seen it.
Came in miles of bubble wrap, and so we take it out, bring it downstairs. We put it on the track, and it shorts out. Everything shorts out, and it was like, oh no, what happened? So everything shorts out. It was like kind of like scary moment because like, man, this is a big purchase, and it would suck if it didn't work, right? Anyways, Angel came over. It turned out that the frame was bent down. So Angel came over and he helped me bend the frame back. And apparently we got really lucky because a buddy of mine who works on trains, or a guy I know who works on trains, he told us that they're prone to zinc rot. So we could have snapped that frame in half. But luckily we didn't. And it runs well now. So, yeah.
That's one of those things that I think it was dumb luck. Because if you knew that, you probably wouldn't have acted the same way when you were doing it. You're like, oh, I don't know. I don't want to touch it.
Yeah. I guess that's the other thing, though. What else would you have done, though? I guess send it back, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right, or wait, or be real timid about it. Mm-hmm. And it's Train 48 says, hey, George, I'm currently down in Ohio at my grandpa. And my grandpa and I are going to see the Cornerfield Model Railroad Museum. Have you ever been there? No, we haven't been there. Where's that in Ohio?
I'm sure they've got some malicious activities going on there.
Malicious, delicious activities.
It's now like everybody makes fun of Ohio. Like anything that ever bad happens anywhere in the United States, it's Ohio activities.
Right.
Malicious Ohio activities.
Yep.
So yeah.
So one of the fun things that everybody or that's brought up is wondering about the Wally's building out there at Train Fest. And that's another thing we got on here. You can't see it. We do have 2 Wally's. We've got the Wally's service station, which is back over here. In fact, I don't have any of these lights on. Let me turn that portion on. Well, I wonder what's going on there. That must have gotten knocked off on the outlet in the back. But yeah, we've got a Wally's back over here on our train layout too. But the Wally's building is a fun one. I've got a Wally's, the service station over here, and then we've also got another satellite Wally's service station on the other side as well.
So back to the great deals. What do you think's the best deal you've gotten?
Well, I don't know. One of my favorite things growing up, George, was going out with my grandpa or with your grandpa and just getting looking for deals and looking for stuff at York and trying to find stuff. And I love to find a good deal. I love to find something like that. So we've had some really, really good deals that we've gotten post-war wise, where we've gotten meat trains, some 64 boxcars, a rare Searchlight car one time I found for my dad. Let's see what else.
Collections, right?
Right. We've got some neat stuff like that. But yeah, so PRR Joe has been to the Cornerfield Railroad Museum with an impressive train display, and the owners are great people. It's north of Warren, Ohio. So I'm sorry. So my thought on those, some of my favorite deals are the stuff that stuff that I've gotten like post-war stuff. I got some rare boxcars for my dad. He's got a Rio Grande boxcar that's kind of rare that I found him. Yeah, like I said, the green generator car was a neat one that I found him. That's a Searchlight car. But then another thing I like too is I love finding like new stuff and getting good deals on that. And sometimes haggling a good deal as well. You got a really good deal out at York.
I got lots of deals.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, actually, I think the better deal than the units was those reefers, the Vision Line reefers.
Mm-hmm.
I paid $90 for those, I think.
I think so.
But I did get some. I got some Pennsylvania E units for I think like $325.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I paid for them. So that was a really good deal, and they have some legacy Pennsylvania E units. So yeah.
So guys, hang with us. I hear we're getting blocky again, so I'm gonna try something here real quick.
But Matt, let me know when you're in Illinois. We could hang out again. I haven't seen you in a while, so it'd be cool if you come over. But
all right, hold on a second, boys and girls. Here. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully that'll switch up a little bit of the bad feed that we had there. How about the Hiawatha Challenger? Oh, the Hiawatha. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one. Dad and I got the Hiawatha and the Challenger out at York. That was a good time. Guy had a bunch of stuff on this table.
Really?
He was wheeling and dealing. We got ourselves a 3985 Challenger for I think it was like $800 from the guy. That was when they were like $2,500. That was like top of the line stuff. Then we got a standard gauge Hiawatha out there too. Yeah.
Yeah, those the good old days.
I forget what we paid for that standard gauge Hiawatha. I want to say it was about $900, $1,000 somewhere in there. That one's never been that cheap. So that's a nice one to have. A good. I forgot about that. All right, sorry about that screen. I don't know what if it's my computer. I'm not that tech savvy enough. I'm just hoping that I don't knock off all of our cameras this time like I did the last time, trying to give George a back rub. That's what I was doing, trying to give George a back rub. No, we were having fun. Somebody had given us a super chat, and I was so excited. He said we could make a model of him on the super chat. I was like, a model of me doing this. I went over to George. Anyway. I did it so aggressively. I knocked the computer down, and everything went flat. So, I was thinking about that, George. I was thinking that maybe as a part of the GFW trains, we need to have a spot where we just kick back and run the trains a little bit. You run the trains, and I could not going to do this tonight, but maybe like a little segment where you run the trains, and I can go around and show the different parts of the layout and the different trains that we're running. Because how would you guys like that? Do you like the way our format here? Hey, MetroPost MP, Metro MP 36407. Welcome to the stream. We were just talking about you. We were wondering where you lived. If you don't mind sharing that, is another person a YouTuber, the friend that we got to meet out at Train Fest. So,
yeah. So, yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
if you haven't noticed, we've gotten to the part of the stream where George is extremely tired, and now he is answering all questions with one-word answers. Right, George?
Well, that was a one-word answer question. You can't like, yes. What do you want?
But this is a part of the stream where I'm not talking to try and get you to talk. Uncomfortable silence part.
How about the times when, like, I don't know, when I was talking and you weren't talking?
You know those times when I was
talking? Like earlier in the stream?
I was talking.
No, that's not true. I had to, I don't know what to talk about. And then we're just sitting here. And it was just there. When we were sitting here, I was trying to talk about stuff, and I don't know what was going on, but yeah. Anyways, yes, I actually grew up in Chicago on the southeast side, but I currently live. Okay, all right. The right person I was thinking of. All right.
Northwest Indiana. There we go. I used to live in Valparaiso for a while. Go Valpo.
Crusaders. Oh no, what are they now? They're not the Crusaders anymore.
Beacons. Valparaiso Beacons.
Okay. What is that mascot? Like, what is a beacon? I
don't know. I don't know what their new mascot is. That's a very good question.
Like the Washington Commanders.
Commander. Yeah. Commander.
So yeah.
So George, you're working on a new unit train here with these Union Pacific, or are you gonna hold it tight at the?
These are just a good deal, and I don't know.
How many cars did you get there for that Union Pacific hopper train?
19, I think. 19. I think that sounds about right. Yeah. I think I paid $400 for those and the GP15, Atlas GP15.
Check it out. Metro MP 36407 lives in Valparaiso.
Isn't there a hobby shop in Valparaiso?
There used to be an amazing hobby shop. I think it was called Al's Pet and Hobbies. It was a pet store and a hobby shop, and they had an awesome selection of trains. They had great post-war trains.
Did you ever go there while you were in college?
Oh, I went there all the time.
Really? Yep. Just to hang out or what?
Yeah, I'd go there, look at the trains, hang out. Yeah.
Did they close while you were going to school there?
No, they were open. For that matter, I don't know if they ever. I think that they closed, or maybe they don't have the same stock that they had because I haven't heard anything about it in years. But they were open when I was there at Valparaiso the whole time.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that's my new car over here. I put that one together. It's a flat car with watch GFW Trains on YouTube, George.
I have to say the Challenger's coming to Silvis tomorrow.
I know. That's going to be exciting, man. That is going to be exciting. I've got I wonder where it's at right now and what the timing is on that. I bet you that we could probably find that online. I've got my daughter, Anita, Santa Fe Queen. For those of you who don't know the Santa Fe Queen, she's doing a competitive dance competition tomorrow with the high school. So I can't be there in the morning. But if it's in the afternoon, I might just take off and go out there to Silvis to see that bad boy. That would be good.
Syphilis?
Yeah. Syphilis. So Metro MP 36407 says, I remember that place. Unfortunately, they're gone like 8 years ago. Boom. Rail Chief 74 is in the house. Good to see you. Again, if you're just coming in there.
Should have clicked the red button. Hit that trains.
George hit the emergency button. Emergency stop. Hey, thanks for joining us here on GFW Trains on Friday night. Friends Friday, Fast Friday. Hit that like button if you would. If you're new around here and are just joining us and like what you see, please subscribe to G to the F to the W Trains, GFW Trains. Mr. Newbie Roblox says, hey, GFW, how was the packing when you guys left? Oh,
it was long.
Yeah, it was long. We were there for a long time at Trade Fest packing up. We were in a bad spot, too, for packing up because we couldn't get our vehicles into where we were located until one of the last ones. So we had one of the biggest layouts to pack up. So Nate's Trains in the house. Rail Chief 74 just rolling in the door and wants to know what we're running tonight, George.
So what we got running is we have our nice JLC GG1, which I'm turning the Odyssey in now because I didn't know it was off, and it was stopping. So
stopping and flying, huh?
Look at that. Watch. It's gonna be nice and smooth now.
There we go. Smooth. Smooth.
Anyways, so we got the GLC GG1 with the this nice set of 18-inch passenger cars we have behind it. Then we got TMCC F3s with the set of MTH 18-inch passenger cars, Santa Fe passenger cars. Then we got the big boy on the top level with some Union Pacific MTH Union Pacific hopper cars.
Good stuff. How many hopper cars you got running up there, George?
19.
19. And what number big boy you running?
4014.
4014. That's a good one. That's a good one. How about the GG1 and the bottom track?
The GG1's JLC, and I don't know how many cars it's got behind it.
What number is it?
Oh, I don't know.
3876?
48.
4876. So you remember why that one's a famous one, right?
Fell into the Union Station.
Yeah. So 4876 at GG1, and I believe it's on display somewhere. I don't remember where it's on display, but
the place in shoot, I know too. It's in display where the T1 is.
It's out at the Baltimore, the Railroad Museum there, the B&O Railroad Museum. So anyway, 4876 was in Washington Station, and came through Washington Station, went too fast, went through the front of Washington Station, and then, if I'm not mistaken, fell right through into the basement of Washington Station. And that happened right before the presidential inauguration, when they were thinking that there was going to be, or there was, thousands of people that were coming through Washington in the station there. So rather than trying to take the train out or do anything with the train, what'd they do, George?
Put the floor right over it.
Look at this. Have a good time. Find your love. How about if we just block that user? I'd say that was a Russian bot, but they're probably all doing other things there in Russia these days.
Know all about it.
Oh, yeah. So Mr. Newbie Roblox says, you guys ever try Roblox?
Never.
I haven't done ever Roblox. That'd be fun to do, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure that Newbie likes those because it's right there in his name. So Rail Chief 74 says, I'm prepping my engines really for next week's open house train show at the Georgetown Library.
That's fine. What do you guys have a layout or modular layout that you set up at the library?
Yeah. Grandma says they couldn't break the GG1. That's right. So even after it fell and they built the floor right over the top when the inauguration was done, took that floor up, picked the big boy back out, and put that thing back on the tracks, and it operated all the way through the Pennsylvania Railroad, all the way through Penn Central.
And the Amtrak, right?
I don't know I don't remember what. I think it was an Amtrak GG1, right? The Metro MP 36407 says, what time you guys streaming till tonight? Well, we're thinking about doing an hour, but we're really rolling. Or I think we're rolling. We got 27 people watching, having a good time. So I think we're just going to go until we're done. So for those of you just coming on, I got to show this off. This is one of my big purchases at Train Fest, and that's this shirt. So the Windy City Thunderbolts are a minor league baseball team that's here in the Chicagoland area. I believe they play in
Schaumburg, right?
Alsip. They play in Alsip, and it's my or the way that I was told is that the minor league team once a year has an agreement with the Canadian Nationals where they it's railroad safety night, so that all of the guys on the team wear a special themed jersey that's a railroad themed jersey. So this is what they had one year for the Windy City Thunderbolts. And as you can see, it's got an Operation Lifesaver on the sleeve on this one. C-Train or C-Tracks, Think Train on this one. And I like this. And then on the back, got the number. As you can tell, it's a baseball jersey. Got the little electrical trains on the sides and everything like that because it's right by the metro line. So it's really neat. And I got a whole bunch of different years jerseys that they had. I thought it was really cool, all of the different jerseys. Each one of them is different. So if you like loud shirts, you will probably be seeing a few of those on the GFW Trains. Hey, Devon McKenzie, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you got here just in time for all of the fun to start. You can start that now. And Timothy Petska is also in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. Rose Jewel Railroad says, nice shirt, eh? Hey, man, I'm into loud shirts. If you hadn't noticed, I love loud shirts and I love loud train shirts. So this fits right in with me. Not only is it a loud shirt, it's a loud train shirt. And what's the third thing on there? A loud train baseball shirt. That's like combining too many of my pleasures all in the same
I think
spot.
it would be even better if it's a loud train baseball Hawaiian shirt.
Loud train baseball Hawaiian shirts. Hey guys, if you're rolling through the door, do me a solid. Go down and smash that like button. Give her a like for old GFW over here and GFW Trains. Yeah. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please hit that subscriber button. We'd love to have you around here. Love to have you a part of this chat. Generally, we try and do it we were doing it every day. Then we dialed it back to twice a week. Then we dialed it back to once a week. But we knew during COVID and stay at home that we weren't going to be able to sustain that. So we did it for as long as we can. George got busy this last year doing some cross country, doing some running and everything like that. And so we stopped doing it for a while. But things have died. I don't want to say they've died down. It's just that we've got our time appropriated differently where we're going to be able to do it, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it'll be cool starting up again. So
Timothy's going out to see 3985. When are you going to be out there? So, Dad, you were saying that it's going to be by Moline right now. I know that's where Silvis is, but where exactly? I think that 3985 is making its way across the country. I'm wondering where it's at right now, where that train's at, and then also what time it'll be or when it'll be at Silvis, because I'd like to see that. What do they call that? The medical train?
Yeah, I think so.
Or the hospital train or something like that?
Yeah. I think it's the hospital train. I don't remember what Bill said. Bill said the name.
Yeah.
The name.
Hey, Timothy, you notice the Keiju over there in the corner? That one is courtesy of your brother.
Yeah.
So Newbie Roblox says you guys have a Discord server. We do have a Discord server. It's called the Mainline, but it is a server that I have to unfortunately admit has been a little bit neglected. I thought that would be a really good way for the community to connect beyond these shows, and it was really great for a while, but I didn't have the time to be on there and watch everything, so it kind of went sideways. So it's I think it's like the Wild West on that.
Every
Discord.
once in a while, somebody will post something, but yeah, it's in Iowa. The donation train.
The donation.
I think it's got a different name though. I don't think it's the donation train. So yeah. All right. Yeah.
Isaiah Hawkins says, I haven't said it in a while, but because sometimes old habits are hard, the live stream is brought to you by the GFW Trains merch line and Patreon, as well as the Mainline Discord. Links down below. Yeah. We got all kinds of great GFW Trains merch you can buy in the merch line that you can see down below. And then there's if you really like this young man and want to make sure that he eats more than just macaroni and cheese and peanut butter.
I gotta build up these guns, baby.
Oh, look at that. Let me see those guns. Oh, by the way, did you guys know that it'll be in Silvis, 2 o'clock, and then in the afternoon. All right. George won a national championship. United States Canoe Association Marathon National Championship in
2 times, baby.
junior, mixed juniors, and then just junior men's C2. How long was it? Like 12-mile canoe race but for both those?
14 and a half.
14 and a half miles. George came out on top with his buddy Caleb in the one race, and then with
Natalie
Kellogg in the other race. So we got a natty champ here, man. Yeah, how about that? Congratulations.
It was fun. It was a lot of hard work. But yeah, but hopefully on to bigger and better things next year, right?
Yeah. So getting back to Mr. Newbie Roblox was talking about the train show. I think he was talking about Train Fest, which was out there in West Allis, Wisconsin, which is just outside of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The Midwest division of the TCA's modular layout.
Yeah, no, it's a big show. And we always go up there every year. Yes, it hasn't been going on every year. It's the first time in a while it's happened. But it's normally a tradition for us to go up there and set up our modular layout there. And so we spend the weekend just running trains. But yeah. So Yep.
Good stuff. So now I'm just starting to think about trying to head out there to Silvis in the afternoon, George. What time are you going to be done?
I don't know when I'm coming back.
How many yawns is that George had? Are we on 16, 17, 20? You don't know what time. So George is running a 5K tomorrow. I'm going to see Anita dance in Deerfield. But man, if we could jet out there, wouldn't that be? I would love to see that 39.85. I think it might be as dirty as your 39.85.
Could be, baby. It's got the boiler skirts off it right now, so it's all like rusty on the inside.
The 39.85 does? What are boiler skirts, George?
So like there are these like plates that go over the boiler, right? And I think it's just like to cover up all. I don't know, but it's like underneath the boiler skirts, there's like a bunch of rivets and stuff like that. And when they have it on, it's more like a smooth look.
Okay. There we go. We'll try this for a second. I know that this isn't the best, but we'll switch back. And if not, we'll probably try and, or we'll probably need to end the stream. I jury rigged a new camera up, so we've got a new camera. All right, that's it. Probably the sound. We got the microphone working off the computer here. That's kind of old school,
yeah.
right? Yeah. So we've got a new mic, we've got a new camera. Let me tell you, the USB-C plug, thumbs down on this. Every time you blow on the USB-C plug, it comes unplugged. All I was trying to do is move this over, and everything got skew-awed. And then I didn't recognize my camera, didn't recognize my fancy audio stuff. Don't know what the heck is going on. So all because I've got this stand that's right here that you can't see, and there's a little lip on the stand, and if it just nudges the plug, everything goes out. So let me try this. I'm sure that the audio isn't as good as it was before, so I'm going to try and check with the
voice.
Yeah. Does the voice speak? What do we got? Internal microphone. All right, sorry guys. I apparently our new stuff isn't working, so we're back to the old stuff. It makes me laugh because oh, look at that that number board on 500 is off. You have to fix that. Like when it comes around again, you have to see it. One of the number boards on the I believe it's the dome car is kind of like
crooked.
Yeah. I think it's knocked off there a little bit.
All right, let's check that out.
Yeah.
Back.
So we laugh because we started this where our computer was literally on a shoebox that was sitting over the layout. We call that lovingly the GFW Trains Worldwide Studios. And then as we got more and more into things,
we ended up getting more technological.
Right. We got fancy mic, lapel mic stuff, and the fancy lapel mics. But they're not working. So we're back to what we started. What's old is new. Burnsy's back in the house. Good to see you, Burnsy. Welcome to the stream. Hope things are rolling well for you out there in the Pennsylvania land. How's the Pennsylvania Railroad? Still bankrupt? No,
rise from the dead.
Rise from the dead. Pennsylvania Railroad will rise. We laugh, Burnsy. We've met a bunch of Pennsylvania Railroad people over the years that are really passionate about their railroad. In fact, like you, man, they are loving the Pennsylvania Railroad. And we one time ran into some guys who were saying that the Pennsylvania Railroad is going to rise from the dead and take over.
It's glued on there.
Oh, it's glued on wrong, huh?
I don't know, but I can't move it.
Show up there. Show everybody what we're talking about.
Maybe it's like it is glued. Like I'm able to like nudge it a little bit. Basically, this is crooked a little bit. I don't know how you noticed that. I've never noticed that.
Yeah.
Rise from the dead.
It's going to rise from the dead. So I suppose since we're having all of these difficulties, we'll roll off here at about 1:30. Next Friday is – oh, you know what next Friday is? I didn't even think about this. Next Friday is the anniversary, George. Black Friday, Fast Friday, 24-hour live stream Friday.
No,
Two-year anniversary when we did our 24-hour live stream.
Guess what? We will do it too. Anyway, sorry.
So yeah, we will not be doing a live stream.
We'll be doing a 24-minute live stream.
Yeah. We are headed out on. Is it Friday? No. Yeah, we might be able to do Friday in the afternoon. during Black Friday. We won't be able to do in the evening because we're headed up to my daughter. She's going to be running a cross country race up in Wisconsin. So we're headed up there, but we'll probably try and get on next Friday in the afternoon, right, George?
That's right.
So keep a lookout for that. We will not, however, be doing a 24-hour stream. So we did the 24-hour stream a while back, and that was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was fun for the first 18 hours. Then after that, it was like, but yeah, no, it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad that we did that. It was, it was the peak of GFW Trains.
Here we go. Read my comment. Here we go. We're back up. Conrad says, I got myself a CN 2-pack intermodal Lionel, and Georgie doesn't have one.
That is great. I'm so jealous of you.
Yeah, Radar Diddy, it is Thanksgiving weekend, so everybody's have a great weekend. I know if you're headed out of town, be safe. I know there's some pretty bad weather out there, especially like in the Buffalo area and everything like that. Isaiah remembers the Black Friday 24-hour special. I'd love to do something like that again.
Yeah, I mean, it would be fun. I mean,
George doesn't even know what he's saying right now.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that while I was saying that. I was like, why am I saying that? Because that was a hard stream, that's for sure. That was a very hard stream.
But it was fun. We had a lot of people on. But yeah, it was great to see everybody again tonight. Great to see everybody out there at Train Fest. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little while this evening.
Tim was even in jail.
Well, that's right.
He was in his COVID jail.
Tim was in COVID jail, and you can just see like his little face.
Oh yes.
Yep. And if you got any suggestions on what we should run next time we come on, we like I said, we got Super Chief out. We got the 4014 out this time. We got the GG1. The GG1 still running? Nope, the GG1 stopped. Yeah. And do us a favor, if you like what we do, smash that like button. If you're new around here and like what we do, please subscribe to GFW Trains. Like I said, we're going to try and do this every week for a little while here. So we'll see, maybe every week. But please, thanks. Come in and check out GFW Trains. I got a 50 seconds till we get to the hour and a half mark, George.
Oh, 50 seconds. We're going to do it 50 seconds. It's like the last minute of the new year. You know what I mean? That feeling. Oh, she's hot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Probably because she's driving backwards. Look, the engineers are looking the wrong way.
Maybe they're all like, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. Grandpa says, good show. Thanks for coming back. Well, we're glad to be here. Glad to be a part of this. Friendly handshake from Newbie Roblox. Yep. Timothy's got a question real quick. Go ahead. I got 12 seconds left. Good night from Devon.
Where's your Discord? It's in the comment section or the description below.
Maybe not this one, but the last one. Yeah. But it's called the main line. It's the main line. So, all right, everybody. We'll see you around the roundhouse.
Don't let the caboose on the way out.
Bang. All right, everybody. Have a great evening. Sorry about all of the problems, but you know what? Awesome times with awesome people. Keep out there. Keep training. Keep doing your thing.
Thank you, everybody, for joining. See you next weekend. Next week.
Bye. Man, it's hard to end a broadcast. You got